What's going on, Rugby League fans? Happy Friday. Another big week of Rugby League action here in the United States. Recap of last week in Florida Rugby League. We had the Copperheads over the Mayhem 52-22. The Axemen coming from behind in the last couple minutes to beat the Rhinos 38-28. In the PCRL, the Dead Pelicans took out the Razorbacks 62-26. Banditos over the Mongrel in the Battle of Los Angeles 104-0. In Utah Rugby League, we saw Provo take a 78-6 win over the Rabbitohs, and the Seagulls took out the Roosters 48-36 in a high-scoring affair. Another big week of Rugby League coming up this weekend, the 15th of June. We got all the picks from the guys from around the U.S., and even Carbs down in Australia has picked again this week. So going into this week, Carbs is 11-3 on his picks. Jim and Great American Rugby himself, Lance Cavanaugh, are 10-4, and Dylan is 9-5. Let's see who they got this week.
To help the infliction that is my Rugby League addiction, I will make my Week 3 predictions. Starting out, we have Boston versus Brooklyn Kings. I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Kings every single time. DC versus the Black Foxes. I'm going to call in the Cavalry for that one. Axemen versus Tampa. I'm going to go with the Axemen. They won their first matchup. Let's see how that second one go. I'm going to go with the Axemen. Rhinos versus Copperheads. I am not happy about how I've been treated with these picks. Shout out to some of the players from the Copperheads. I'm going to pick Copperheads. Leave me alone. Let's see. We have Mongrels versus the Barracudas. I'm going to go with the Barracudas. I'm going to go with the fish team. Deads versus, well, I got the Deads winning. So there we go. The Rabbitohs versus the Roosters. I'm going to go Roosters. I got the Seagulls winning. Hold on. There we go. All right. As far as the women go, between the Axemen and Tampa, I'm going to go with Tampa again. Maybe they can double up and win the second one. And then as far as the Barracudas and the Mongrels, I'm going to go with the Barracudas. And I hope I'm saying it. No, it's a fish, right? Whatever. I don't know animals.
Hey everyone. My Week 3 picks are Brooklyn, DC, Jacksonville, Southwest Florida, San Diego, Santa Rosa, the Roosters, Provo, Jacksonville, and Los Angeles.
Hey everybody, it's your friend Jim, the spiritual founder of the Mississauga Cobra Chickens. I just have to find a Canadian millionaire that's going to help me do that. Anyway, this week we've got my hometown Boston Bears. It's going to take me a while. 13th, Boston Bears playing against the Brooklyn Kings, so you know who I'm pulling for there. Come on, Bears. Let's go Bears. Let's hope we do better than the Bruins. I'm going to go with the Bears there, obviously. And then we've got Cavalry versus Delaware. I'm going to go with DC. We're going to go with Cavalry on that one. Mayhem versus the Axemen. I'm going to say Mayhem. Tampa, I'm going to pull that out. And then Atlanta versus the Copperheads. I'm going to say Atlanta. And we've got the LA Mongrel, who will be looking to bounce back against their big rivals, the San Diego Barracuda. In the men's, I'm going to say there. I'm going to go with, I'm going to say Barracuda. And then Dead Pelicans, the reigning national champions, against Sacramento Immortals. I feel like that the Dead Pelicans will have something to say there, so I'm going to go with the Pelicans. The Rabbitohs heading over to Utah. Rabbitohs versus the Roosters, the original Roosters. We're gonna say Rabbitohs. They got to win eventually. I'm going Rabbitohs till they win a game. Come on, Rabbitohs. And then the Broncos of Provo versus the Seagulls. I'm going to say Provo takes that one. And then heading on over to the women, we've got the Mischief. I love that name. That is just such a great name. Versus the Axemen, Axewomen, Axewomen. I'm going to go with Jacksonville, taking that one. And then the female version of Mongrel Barracuda and I am going to say that the mongrel women will win that one. And that is your update. Go Cobra Chickens.
Thanks, gentlemen, for all your picks. Always appreciated. Thank you for tuning in to these quick segments that we have. As always, keep an eye out on everything we have for Rugby League in America. You can follow us on all the social medias. If you only have one, follow us on all the other ones. RLA Podcast RLA. My name is Dustin Zare, and this is Rugby League in America.